What is happening, guys? It is Fuzz checking in with another training diary. Ironman Wales is 14 weeks away and I'm sharing a few videos about what I've been doing in my training and preparation leading up to that. If you want to see more triathlon content and me talking about training, tips, tricks, things I wish I knew earlier in my triathlon journey, you can follow all my triathlon stuff here on the channel Ironman Fuzz, and on social media just type in Ironman Fuzz. So about 14 weeks left to Ironman Wales, taking a couple of days off at the moment, spending some quality time with the family. I obviously, well, it's not obvious, but if you watch the videos you know that I look after my baby girl Zoe. I'm daddy daycare in the week, so I've got to fit my training around that. If any of you guys are in the same situation, you know, daddy daycare or mummy daycare, and you're a triathlete and you got to get your training, chuck a comment in the box. Let me know how you do it. Is it easy? Is it tricky? I would say it's pretty tricky, to be honest. Anyway. Monday, did intervals this morning. Designed my own intervals actually, because I can't get my heart rate high enough with a bunch of the intervals that are 30 minutes long on Swift, so I made my own. You can check that out in here or below, wherever I put it. Today, or this week, is going to be like a super heavy bike week because we've got some family time next week going away, and I want to have a bit of a focus on like a speed week, or like building in some like intensity, and then having a bit more time to recover. Like that's something I'm learning. Third race in now, third full distance race in. I think giving myself that extra day is probably going to pay dividends in the end. Like, so going for the extra rest. But this week we're going to go pretty hard and try and get, if not the mileage, then the intensity up and get going. Intervals this morning, and now I'm going to do a 45-minute session on the trainer into a 5k tempo run. And I was going to do longer on the trainer, but I'm busy. I got, got to do stuff in the house, been looking after the baby all day. And also the trainer, like I've been very particular about like my bike fit and the saddles that I'm using and stuff, and it seems to be working, touch wood, pretty well this year, and I'm not getting too many like saddle issues, like saddle sores and stuff. So I don't want to do too much on the trainer basically, because static trainers, long periods of time, that's when you can start getting problems. So I'm just going to put the intensity up, split the difference. I was going to do an hour, instead of doing half, do 45 minutes, and then into a speed run. 14 weeks left. I've tried to get what I can in. Didn't really go to plan. Did some hill climbing though. I drove out to the Rigos. Shout out to RCT, the Rigos. Very famous spot in South Wales. The plan was to drive up, get out, get on the bike, and do a quality session of hill climbing at a tempo/threshold pace. And just going to show you the view. Just hanging out in West Kirby with the family. So he's come out to see Nana and Gramps. There you go. So yeah, I wanted to get a quality session done. I didn't want to just tinker around and just do zone 1 and 2 stuff all the time. That seems to be what one big thing I want to change basically. I was doing most of my training in zone 2, but not enough, like if any, in any other zones. So I'm trying to switch that up. I've got limited time, so I'm trying to do some anaerobic efforts and stuff, but also being careful with the recovery time, because it takes a lot longer to recover from that. So yeah, RCT, 1,000 meters of climbing. Tinkering with my bike fit again. Those bike fit gremlins keep coming out, because I keep telling myself don't mess with your fit, and I go to bed and I start doing maths, and I go, if my average speed is this, and I'm worrying about cut off times, and then I go and I tinker, and it's just what I do. But I'm hoping to get a kilometer or two up on my average speed, because yeah, that's a whole nother video. I'll do some stuff on bike fits. So just taking it easy, gonna cruise around, see what's going on, and if you want to, see what's going on closer to race day, then keep following and stuff, and I'll let you know. Still haven't got any accommodation. Like, people in Tenby just add zeros on, so I'm gonna be sleeping in a hedge by the looks of it the night before the race, but see what we can do. If you're in Tenby and you have a spare room available the night before the race, that would be super helpful. If you're a guest house or a B&B or wherever, and you have a reasonable rate, I don't know, it's tricky because it's a big event, so you can make more money by putting the price up, but the last place I checked out, they wanted like a 3-night minimum, and it was going to cost like 500 quid, and I just need a room for the night before. So yeah, it's pretty tricky really. Yeah, just going to leave it there, to be honest. Going to have a rest day and then try and ramp up some long rides and just make sure that fit's going to work out okay, and I'm not going to get any pain through my knees and my calves and stuff. And yeah, just rambling really. If you want to check out, if you are in the same position, if you've got Ironman Wales this year, 2023, or if you're watching it in the future and you're doing Ironman Wales, yeah, just leave me a comment below where you were at like 14 weeks out. I'm probably trying to ride about between 100 and 150 kilometers, a lot less than I was doing in my last 2 Ironman events. So hopefully less is more. Hopefully I'm just gonna coast into it a bit easier and not be so hard on my body like I did before. Only time will tell. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up and like and subscribe. And if you're if you're a triathlete like me, looking after a young baby at home, please leave a comment in the description on some tips and hacks on how you get it done, because it's tough. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll see you in the next one.